Hi guys, welcome to a new video here where I didn't forget to input the mic in, right, this time. Whoa, wait, this is a different entrance. I don't recall as the game starts. What did I just click? Okay, wait. Skip. But, yeah, I already went to this Derek Hall now. Hold up. What the? Okay, before I get too far in the game, let's go back to the main menu. What is this? Oh yeah, I don't need too far from files. That's nice wallpapers. Um. Okay. Anyways, welcome back to Doki Doki. Welcome to the first episode of Doki Doki Literature Club on this channel. Because I stupidly, made a dumb mistake and I didn't save. Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me down the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and my good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Huh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Aunt. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making it their daily commute. By the way, Aunt, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy right now. You're happy now, but I'd die as I thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me this much makes me want to ease her mind a bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School days is ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out to class, but I saw you sitting there and spacing out, so I just came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me, even if. Well, you don't need to wait up for me, even if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Huh, meanie? Sayori is the vice president of Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs in a select section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you not to call me the new Hey, I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori always has nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Aunt! What a surprise! Welcome to the club. All would escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes it look like she's a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuki, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, isn't that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Aunt. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika is probably the popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down. Aunt, we made some room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it would be widened so that there is one more space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki, Yuri, and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back at the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pierced pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Like, Soupsy. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first one and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice, but she's sneaking glances into my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and I dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permissions. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faithfully smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seems to be really— Oh my god, what did I just click? Okay, take note, do not hit L2. The left back trigger button. Alright. Okay, she's talking about how she enjoys, why she made a literature club, which I totally skipped. But it's whatever, right guys? And encourages others to get into the club. I wonder if I hit R2, but no. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Though I still don't really know that I can keep up the level of enthusiasm about literature. Science, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind this is amazing to me, and telling a good story to such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to be reserved and timid since the moment I walked, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something so I could relate to relate at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But your story makes me think, or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only it's for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? I mean, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sai slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess so, sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is a poem. Goddamn, not a poem, sorry. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit there in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzily at muzzily Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then, next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Aunt? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come out forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I joined the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... And... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? What? That's it. If writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wrapping her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we could officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we could all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Aunt, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Giggles. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel this anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girl continues to chit-chat and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Aunt, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us departed the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah, time to pick a poem. Alright, so let's start the episode here. Normal other save. Alright. Look, I went through like 2 hours of gameplay, did not save any of it. If I finish today and I realize I have not saved any of it, I might crash out and just like post no audio videos. Oh my god, okay. Thank you guys for watching, and whoa. Thank you guys for watching, and I got a trophy. Hold up. I can't really check it. I don't want to end the recording. So let me go on my phone and hold up. What's a trophy I just earned? What's it? Okay, it's called error. Your desktop wallpaper could not be changed due to the administrative policies restriction on this computer. For more information, contact your... But it just did change, though. Did it not just... Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, which should probably be posted who knows when, next month, because this is, today we're uploading this on, recorded October 22nd, 7:15 Pacific time, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the episodes and we can make this a series. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.